Imagine almost being kidnapped and not even knowing, and then you just happen to look at your ring footage and you see this. This is why you should always be aware of your surroundings.
This is so scary. Watch the guy in the red hat.
Ladies, you need to be careful when going to your car. Watch this clip.
So when I saw it, I just picked it up with my fingernails like this, and I tossed it out. I didn't touch the napkin, but guess what? I still opened the door with my fingertip. 2 minutes later, my fingertips started tingling. And I'm like, dang, dog, I'm tripping. Let me just chill. It's not nothing. Got in the car. We started driving. I didn't tell him right away. I said, I'm just going to, wait a few minutes and see how it does. Then maybe after about 5 minutes, my whole arm just started tingling. Then it starts to feel numb. I got lightheaded. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I got hot. It just was a whole bunch of different feelings at one time.
So pretty much what happened in that clip was she was a target of a sex trafficker. So pretty much what happened was this sex trafficker scoped her out, waited for her to go inside from her car so he could put some sort of substance on her door handle. And as soon as she came out and touched it, she immediately started having a reaction. Most likely it was to put her to sleep so that he could kidnap her. And this is shockingly becoming more and more common, especially in big cities. Stay safe out there.
It's late. I'm out getting a tank of gas, and I watched a man put this on the gas handle, and I just had to run over to tell the little girl not to touch it. But I watched him do this. Do you see the tissue? You see it? So if you ever find yourself at a gas station and a tissue is on the handle, or you come back to your car and you see a tissue under the handle of your vehicle, do not touch it at all, because this is what traffickers are doing. They're putting a toxin on the tissue, and then they're putting it in a place where you have to touch, and then they're waiting for you to pass out. Okay, and so this little girl pulled up getting ready to fill up her tank, and the guy is literally sitting in the car right there. He just walked away because he heard me talking about it, but pay attention, okay? Stay alert.
What's up, guys? It's your girl here, Raging Low-Key Lex. This is Shane. So, y'all, I got one of the craziest things ever, and please bear with us because we're still a little bit shaken up. But we are on vacation in Orlando, Florida, and today we were at the mall. And we were at the mall with his mom, his sister, my niece, and my 3 children. Shane made a comment on the way into the mall and said, "Hey, Lex, don't be on your phone. Pay attention to the boys." I was like, all right. So I made it a point not to be on my phone. As we're in the mall, we're at the food court. We're eating, hanging out with our kids, getting up, leaving. Shane and his mother did not say anything, but noticed this guy that was huge, heavyweight, following us.
And so then we're leaving the food court, and we get a ways down, and I noticed that he's by himself, and he's following behind us. And we happen to just go into another store or whatever. And
stopped at a couple stores.
Yeah, a couple stores, and then we're coming out, and then we're walking down some more, done turned and made a couple turns by then, and I see him coming towards us. And as he's coming towards us, I'm already watching this guy, but he don't know it, and he walks past us, and not even after he gets 5-10 feet behind us, he loops around one of the one of the little kiosks in the middle and starts coming behind us and is following us again. So at this point, I think he's following us, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure, but I'm like almost think, oh, no, he is. And when we're going into Macy's, I noticed that the guy is off to, I don't know if there was our left or right, but I noticed that he was walking as we were coming beside us into Macy's. Then again, I'm thinking, man, this guy has to be following us. But as soon as I'm thinking that again, we go right and he goes left into Macy's. So you know how when you're in Macy's, they always got a tile in the middle that loops around and goes all the way and connects. Well, we were going through Macy's to get to our car in the parking lot. So as you go around and you're on the back side, they go right and go out to go to the car.
And so at that point, I noticed something is off with Shane, because he was like, babe, are you going or are you staying? And I'm like, babe, like, what's going on? Like, something's going on. But I'm not acting on, hey, because I'm like, hey, let's just go to the bathroom, we're exiting. And then his mom, our Gigi, was like, Lex, no, just come with me not realizing she sees the guy too, and she didn't want anybody to be alone. So then I go out the door and I make a joke and I'm like, yeah, Shane's having separation anxiety, because I just knew something was off with him.
But the reason I didn't tell her, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, a guy's following us, I didn't want to have her, my mom, and all my kids worried over nothing, and I really didn't know. So but when I kept straight, then I realized as like I'm about to be at the bathroom, the guy, you know what I'm saying, I knew he took a left, is over just there looking at clothes. I get in the hallway that leads down to the bathroom, and right when I'm turning into the bathroom, I see the guy coming down the hallway towards the bathroom. So I instantly know that he's trying to come. I know he's coming to take one of my kids, has something set up. So I push all three of my kids into the back stall, have my oldest lock the door, and I luckily had a pocket knife, and I just pulled it out and waited for him to come in the door. And the guy, when he comes in, he was like, he just tried to make a joke like, huh, coincidence, we all have to use the bathroom at the same time. And then long story short, I basically told him it was me or him that was going to die, and he wasn't taking one of my kids. But we basically. And
the dude never used the bathroom, saw he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
And walked out.
Yeah, walked out the bathroom and dipped. And and
Shane's literally been on edge ever since this happened. Like, he couldn't even enjoy the rest of the day, because it's literally, it happens that quick. And you hear about it on TV, you hear people being taken, you hear the Amber Alerts, but and you feel bad, but it doesn't hit close to home. Today, that shit hit close to home. When I tell you there's people out here that will snatch your kids in front of you and literally plot and literally have other people surrounded with them to do so, I literally mean it. And the crazy part is, guys, I feel so bad because I didn't even realize like this guy was actually following us, because I was into the kids. I was into, on vacation, not thinking anything of it. Thank God I have a partner who literally was vigilant, and his mother was vigilant and saw what was happening. Otherwise, I would have been oblivious. But I did catch on when we were separating and he felt some type of way, and I just read his energy.
And if you're not if anybody knows me, I'm just the kind of person, even if I'm out and just, at a bar, I'm always the kind of person to be vigilant and pay attention to my surroundings. But if you're not that kind of person, like where I think I made a mistake is I think you should be verbal and at least tell somebody that you're in the group with. See, I just didn't want to wait to panic and then have anxiety or be worried the whole time over nothing. But I wish I would have, because
it was something.
Yeah, it ended up really being something. So, and we could have probably took care of it sooner than it going all the way that far.
But literally watch your kids, hold on to your kids, be vigilant with your kids.
Yeah, because we
live in a world where people are sick and they literally will hurt our children. So we just wanted to share this message to let you guys know, like, human trafficking, kidnapping, like, it is a real deal thing. And today we found out how serious it is. And he acted where we still have all of our 3 boys safe. And like, all the details matter. If anything would have changed, we probably would not be here having this conversation, telling you guys that, hey, we were able to save our kids. It'd probably be something like one of our children are missing or somebody was hurt. But literally protect our kids at all cost. Yeah. Next. We're still fucking I think him definitely is shaking up. I just can't believe this is the world we live in. But if you come for ours, it'll be you, not us. I promise you that.